High blood pressure? Don't just cut salt. Doctors recommend these 5 foods. Even if you cut out every grain of salt in your diet and lose 5 to 10 pounds, you could still struggle with high blood pressure, especially as you get older. Doctors often say the best way to lower blood pressure is to reduce salt and lose weight, but that's only part of the truth. While those steps matter, they're just half the story. The real key to lowering blood pressure isn't only about cutting salt, it's about adding specific foods that experts recommend. And here's the surprising part. Most seniors don't know that even if you take blood pressure medication and lose weight, you may still face high blood pressure if you're not eating the foods I'm about to show you. In this video, I'll reveal the 5 foods that can help lower blood pressure and protect your heart. I'll start with number 5, which is a simple but powerful first step, and then reveal the number 1 food most people overlook. I'll also share how to easily add these foods to your daily routine so you can take back control of your health, stay independent, and enjoy more years of energy and freedom. But before we get into the 5 foods, let's take a moment to understand how salt and weight gain affect blood pressure. You see, when you consume too much sodium as a senior, it doesn't just make you thirsty. It causes your body to retain water. That extra fluid increases the volume of blood in your arteries, forcing your heart to work harder. Over time, this constant strain stiffens your blood vessels and raises blood pressure. And here's the most concerning part. Aging kidneys aren't as effective at flushing out sodium, so even small amounts can have a big impact. That's why cutting back on salt isn't just a suggestion, it's a lifeline. The good news is, reducing salt doesn't mean your meals have to taste bland. Fresh herbs, spices, and citrus can transform your food into something both flavorful and heart-friendly. Similarly, weight plays a major role in blood pressure, especially as we age. Think of your heart as an engine. The more weight it has to carry, the harder it has to pump. Over time, that constant strain acts like sandpaper on your arteries, wearing them down and driving blood pressure higher. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, women who gained just 5 to 10 kilograms had a 1.7 times higher risk of developing hypertension. Gain more than 25 kilograms, and that risk skyrockets to 5.2 times. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. Here's another eye-opener. Nearly 40% of new high blood pressure cases are directly linked to being overweight. Almost half, but it's preventable. The famous Framingham Heart Study, which tracked people for more than 4 decades, found that excess body fat accounted for 26% of hypertension cases in men and 28% in women. These decades of research point to one clear truth. Shedding even a few pounds can make a lot of difference. And here's the good news. You can still make changes at any age. Losing just 5 to 10 pounds can lower your systolic blood pressure by as much as 20 points. That could be the difference between relying on more medication and maintaining healthy, stable numbers naturally. But here's something most seniors miss. Losing weight alone isn't enough if you're not eating the right foods. In fact, the wrong diet can cause you to gain weight even while you're trying to lose it. That's why the next part is super important. Now let's talk about the 5 foods doctors recommend to help lower your blood pressure and protect your heart health. Number 5, leafy greens. Leafy greens aren't just a side dish. They're a powerful tool for fighting high blood pressure. Here's why. They're loaded with potassium, a mineral that naturally counteracts sodium. Think of your body as a balancing scale. Too much sodium makes your body hold on to water, which raises blood pressure. Potassium tips the scale back by helping your kidneys flush out excess sodium and fluid. This process reduces the volume of blood in your arteries, easing the strain on your heart. But that's not all. Leafy greens also contain dietary nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that tells your arteries to relax and widen. The result is better blood flow and lower pressure. In fact, research from the NIH found a clear link between eating leafy greens and a lower risk of hypertension, no matter a person's other health factors. So how can you get more greens into your routine? For breakfast, toss a handful of spinach into scrambled eggs or blend it into a smoothie. At lunch, build a salad with kale or Swiss chard as the base. For dinner, stir greens into pasta sauce or sauté them alongside your favorite protein. Small, consistent choices like these add up, and they can help you stay active, energized, and independent for years to come. Now, leafy greens are a strong start, but the next food takes it even further. Not only does it help relax your blood vessels, it also comes in the form of a sweet, delicious treat you'll actually look forward to eating. Number 4, berries. Berries are more than just colorful and sweet. They're tiny powerhouses that can help lower high blood pressure and protect your heart. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and others are loaded with anthocyanins, a special type of antioxidant that does wonders for your heart. Here's how it works. Chronic high blood pressure can inflame and damage the lining of your blood vessels. This makes your arteries stiff and less flexible, forcing your heart to pump harder. But anthocyanins act like tiny repair crews, fighting inflammation and helping blood vessels relax and regain their elasticity. The result is better blood flow and lower pressure on your arterial walls, and the science is clear. Research posted on Science Direct found that women with pre- and stage 1 hypertension lowered both their systolic and diastolic blood pressure by 5 to 6% after just 8 weeks of eating blueberries. Similar results were seen in middle-aged men, showing berries really can make a measurable difference. And the process of adding them to your diet is simple. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal or unsweetened Greek yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or enjoy them as a refreshing snack. Small steps like these can go a long way toward protecting your heart. Imagine yourself taking a walk with a loved one, breathing easily, feeling light and energized. That's the kind of freedom these little fruits can help you keep. Now, while berries are powerful, the next food tackles blood pressure in a completely different way by delivering a special kind of fiber. Number 3, oats. You've probably seen oats as just a simple breakfast staple, but they're much more than that. They're a proven way to fight high blood pressure. Studies show that oats are especially effective at lowering systolic blood pressure in people who are already in the hypertensive range. And here's the kicker. They outperform refined grains when it comes to protecting your heart. The secret lies in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When you eat oats, this fiber dissolves in your digestive system and forms a gel-like substance. That gel binds to cholesterol in your gut and helps your body get rid of it. By reducing cholesterol, oats not only support weight management and heart health, but they also directly help regulate blood pressure. That's because high cholesterol and high blood pressure often go hand in hand, and tackling one improves the other. To add oats to your diet, start your morning with a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a few nuts. Try blending rolled oats into a smoothie for a fiber boost, or swap regular flour for oat flour in baking. It's affordable, comforting, and surprisingly powerful for your health. Let me tell you about Maria, a 68-year-old grandmother. She started eating oats with berries for breakfast and added a 20-minute walk to her routine. In just 3 months, she lost 8 pounds, felt more energized, and even had her blood pressure medication reduced by her doctor. She didn't need a complete lifestyle overhaul, just small, consistent changes that added up to real results. Now, while oats and berries make a fantastic duo, the next food often gets overlooked. However, it's loaded with a mineral that helps your blood vessels relax, and it's so common you might already have it in your kitchen. Number 2, legumes. Legumes like chickpeas, lentils, and beans of all kinds have been a staple in diets across the world for centuries. And today, research shows they're more than just filling. They're powerful for lowering blood pressure. Findings from the NIH suggest legumes are a triple threat against hypertension. First, they're rich in fiber. Just like oats, this fiber helps with weight management, a key factor in keeping blood pressure under control. Second, they're loaded with potassium, which helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium. And third, what really sets them apart is their high magnesium content. Magnesium relaxes the smooth muscles in your artery walls. And when your arteries relax, they widen, blood flows more freely, and pressure on the walls decreases. The best part is that legumes are simple and affordable to add to your meals. For lunch, enjoy a hearty lentil soup or toss chickpeas into a salad. At dinner, add black beans to tacos or whip up a creamy hummus with garlic and lemon. They're versatile, satisfying, and every serving supports both your heart and your overall energy. When you make legumes a regular part of your diet, you're not just eating smarter, you're actively protecting your heart and giving yourself more energy to enjoy life with the people you love. But while legumes are a powerhouse, the next food offers something completely different, a healthy fat that fights inflammation in your blood vessels. And it's so delicious, you'll wonder why you aren't eating it more often. Number 1, fatty fish. Did you know that some of the most effective medicines for lowering high blood pressure don't come from the pharmacy at all, but from the ocean? Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna aren't just tasty. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which work like natural medicine for your heart. Here's why they're so powerful. Omega-3s have anti-inflammatory, antioxidative, and anti-thrombotic effects. In simple terms, they calm inflammation, protect your blood vessels, and help prevent clots. According to the NIH, regular consumption of fatty fish or fish oil supplements can significantly lower blood pressure. Here's an easy way to picture it. When you eat fatty fish, your body produces more nitric oxide, a molecule that helps your blood vessels relax and widen. It's like replacing a narrow pipe with a wider one. Blood flows more smoothly, there's less resistance, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. But the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s also help regulate heart rhythm and reduce the risk of sudden cardiac events, which makes them especially valuable for seniors. And you don't need complicated recipes or expensive ingredients to add fatty fish to your diet. Simply grill mackerel with a few herbs, bake salmon with lemon and garlic, or enjoy sardines with whole grain crackers. You can even add fish to stews or rice dishes for a simple, heart-friendly boost. Now that you know the 5 powerful foods that can help lower high blood pressure and protect your heart, I have a question for you. Which of these foods are you already eating, and which ones are you excited to try adding to your meals? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious about your experiences. And if you're serious about finally taking control of your blood pressure and enjoying more energy and freedom as you age, then start incorporating these 5 foods into your diet today, alongside exercising your body and cutting back on salt. The result will amaze you. And if this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you love, because health isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about making sure you can enjoy the years you have. See you in the next eye-opening video.